Hi everyone, this is Brandy from Ludlow, Vermont, and I wanted to show you today another place that you could go to get some inspiration when you have that creative block. I've been talking about that for the last couple days here on my blog, and I just wanted to show you a place that I stumbled across. I was just kind of scrolling along Facebook and I saw this advertisement for graphicstock.com, and I thought, oh, what is that? So I clicked on it. And this is a really fascinating place. If you haven't discovered it yet, please come here and have a look. That's graphicstock.com. And on this page here, you can actually have 7 days of free downloads of as many downloads as you would like. I haven't actually gone in and done that myself because I just found this and I really, really wanted to share it with you because it was just so exciting. But if you don't want to download any images to actually use yourself, so that way you're not, violating any copyright laws or anything like that. When you just go to Google Images, that's a little hesitating sometimes to do that because you don't want to use another artist's work without their permission. That can get you, into some bit of trouble there. So this is a really good place to know that you can do that without, breaking any laws. But if you don't want to download anything, I would just say come in here and just do a bit of a scroll through. And on the side here, you can browse all the images, or you can do it by category. It really gives you a lot of options here. I'll just pick one. Let's just say design elements, and we are going to look at logo templates. So it will load up some logo templates, and you've got 50 pages here of logo templates that you could look at. And if you're trying to design a logo and you're just really stuck, I would say, come in here and see what other people have done. See what other, really creative things that they have made. I mean, this one's really interesting where they've taken the number and they've kind of integrated that into the circle design. This one here, you've got coffee labels. That's if you're definitely into, designing for a coffee shop, or your theme of your website has to do with coffee or cafes or something like that. Definitely a lot of fascinating different logos that you could have here. Maybe, this one here, if you're kind of into like old, rustic looking, real estate, something like that. There is just a lot here that you can look at for logos. You could then go back up here if you want to just kind of check out something else. And let's say we go under people, and let's go under women, and see what it has for us to look at. So there's definitely plenty. I had this page up before, but there's definitely plenty of images here with women, something a bit different depending on what you're looking at. You could have a little bit more of like a quick sketch look, maybe for fashion or for makeup. That is definitely a really eye-catching image there. You could do something for shopping that you would have here. Anything that you could do something for a wedding. Here you go for another kind of a blog for that, or website for that. If you own a spa, maybe a graphic for that. There's like just 56 or so pages here. So when you do click on an image, let's say we click on one, I just want to show you quickly what you can do. It's a bigger image here. And you can like this and share this on Facebook, and you can rate it and that sort of thing. But if you come down here, they're going to give you some different formats of which you can download this as, and it actually tells you right here what it is. So a JPEG, high resolution, but it won't allow you to edit or modify it. And then you've got your PNG image. You can modify this. Or you've got your EPS image, you can also modify it, and it actually tells you in what software that you can edit it in, or your PDF, which can be modified in any kind of software. So let's say if you clicked on one, it will ask you to then sign up and get 7 days of free downloads, and you can download 20 images per day for 7 days completely free. You just put in your name, your email, make a password, agree to the terms and the licensing agreement, and then just start free downloading. I'm really thinking about maybe giving this a shot, and having those images there so you can just use them on your website or on your blog, or promoting any kind of product. And then that you're not breaking any laws. If you just go to Google Images, yeah, you can just copy save an image, but there is a bit of, when you get into art, you don't want to be taking copyright from somebody else. So when you are just needing a bit more inspiration, you still having a bit of a roadblock, you've been doing some of the other things I've been suggesting, you're going to look at the past of certain things, if you're going to, if you're going to go and do some research, yes, do that. But sometimes just looking at some other people's work really, really does help. So part 4 on how to get visually and creatively inspired, I would say come pop over here to graphicstock.com and have a browse through. Sign up for their 7 days of free downloading, especially if you see something that you really, really love. So thank you for watching and listening, and I will talk to you later. This is Brandy. Bye.